So, welcome to the Boxing Podcast. I'm delighted to be joined by George Thorpe here with this interview. George is a bare knuckle boxer with a record of 1-0. First of all, George, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thanks. So, the viewers on my channel are predominantly boxing fans. How does bare knuckle boxing differ from modern day boxing?
It's a completely different sport, if I'm honest. All of the rules are the same, apart from you don't wear gloves. It's a completely different sport. You can't sit against the ropes and take shots like you do in gloved. And also, it's faster paced. 2 minute rounds, not 3 minutes. And to be honest, you have to pick your shots because you break your hands. So yeah, it's a completely different sport in a sense.
So, when did you first discover bare knuckle boxing?
I discovered it on TV, not on TV, but online. People were fighting, obviously, and then they were fighting at the O2, bare knuckle, BKB, and then obviously I just could grow into it. And obviously, a lot of my friends from the area had done it in gyms and stuff, and just grew from there, really.
What did you say sort of attracted you to the sport?
It's if you like fighting, then obviously it's for you, really. It's different to boxing, whereas people. I didn't really like amateur boxing because the people it's like tippy tappy, point scoring. I'm not really into that. I'd like to get stuck in and have a good tear up, and that's what Knuckles is about.
Is that something that you've done before, amateur boxing?
I did amateur, white collar. It's just It's amateur's fast paced, but it's just still point scoring. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's not for me.
So you made your Bkfc debut. You won by TKO in the third round. What was that experience like?
It was good, to be honest. It was a good high, like a big adrenaline rush. It's just a build up of nerves all day, and then when you get the win, it's a bonus, especially when you've been training hard for it. All the hard work, you need something at the end of it.
So your next fight is on Saturday, the 10th of August in Coventry against Conan Barberu. How's preparation gone for the fight?
It's going well until about 2 weeks ago. I had the flu, but obviously that ain't going to stop me. I'm still training hard, getting through it, but did knock me back a little bit. But it is what it is. Life, isn't it? Yeah, just get over it.
So you talk about the preparation there. Do you prepare differently from how you would to a normal boxing match?
Excuse me. Yeah, kind of. It'd be the same kind of training, really, but obviously you just a bit extra, like condition your hands, stuff like that sort of stuff. Faster paced rounds, start off quick,
How does that sort of work
just
with the
slightly different.
conditioning?
But in terms of my hands,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it goes well. You just have to build them up, strength, almost like how a Muay Thai boxer kicks stuff with your shins. You have to build like the muscle, the bone. I don't know the physics behind it, but it definitely
Yeah.
works. Obviously, my last fight, I broke my hand. I had an operation, like 16 places, so I spent
Wow.
quite a long time repairing it and getting it back to how it was.
Does that sort of affect you mentally in any way, being sort of away from the ring for quite a while, obviously with that injury?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, it affects you both in the ring and day to day life because you need your hands for day to day skills, and when it's
Yeah.
not at full strength, it's not good for your confidence really as a person. Do you know what I mean? It makes you think, do you still want to do it, or do you know what I mean? You have doubts every day. It's just all part of training. You doubt ups and downs every day.
So what would you say your key attributes are that you think are going to help you win on the 10th of August?
Speed, power, um, better boxer. You can box at a decent standard. You do well in bare knuckle because a lot of them tend to just brawl, and brawling will only get you so far. You need a bit of skill and attributes towards it. So
Have you sort of looked at your opponent, Conan? Do you know if they're sort of a brawler or more of a boxer?
he's a brawler. Yeah, he's very unorthodox. To be honest, he's it looks on paper an easy fight, but it's not because he's very unorthodox. I don't know where he's going to throw punches from. Do you know what I mean? When you fight like a normal boxer, say a normal boxer, someone that can box, um, you kind of guessing, you kind of already know what shots they're going to throw. Do you know what I mean? But with him, he's very unorthodox, and yeah, it'd probably be my toughest fight to date.
Is that something that's sort of harder to train for, someone that is unorthodox, that you don't really know what they're going to do?
Yeah, kind of. Excuse me, it makes me a bit more hungrier to train harder because it's always that doubt in the back of your well, you shouldn't doubt yourself, but there's always like in the back of your mind, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? But you have to prepare to fail. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, even though I don't plan on doing it, it's not going to happen. But in your mind, you kind of prepare yourself for all aspects and all avenues.
So if my viewers do want to watch your fight, can they watch it through the BKFC app?
You can watch it on the Bkfc app. I'm on the main card, so I would say that the prelims you can watch free on YouTube. But I'm on the main card is the app, which is I think about £5.99 a month. Obviously, if you want to watch certain fights, you can cancel in between. But it's a fast growing sport, and there'll be some amazing cards on there soon.
But you talk about how fast growing that sport is. Conor McGregor is someone who recently purchased a stake in BKFC. How big do you think the promotion can become in the future?
The rate it's traveling faster than UFC was, and UFC is massive. So I think in the next 5-10 years, it will be just as big as UFC. It's like you're paying the best fight the best in bare knuckle. It's not like boxing where they're all avoiding each other and excuse me, looking for paydays and stuff like that. It's usually men fighting men and a lot of knockouts. You know what I mean? You're paying 40-50 pound a box office fight to
Yeah.
watch Canelo, or you're paying a lot of money, or you can pay £5.99 and you watch most of the fights are knockouts. Do you know what I mean? If you're a fight fan,
Yeah.
it's good to watch. So
So, and finally, how far do you think you can go in the promotion of BKFC?
all the way to the top. British champion, European and world. Obviously, just got to keep winning and wait for the time comes.
George, thanks so much for your time.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.